Hello all and welcome to our second devlog of our Brick Breaker game. I know that it has been a long time since I posted anything related to this, but the last semester at university was kind of rough and I had to start writing my thesis, so that also took a big chunk of my time. So now I am back. I am on school break, so now I'll have time to work a bit more on this, try to get as much progress before May 17th when my next semester will start. I know it's kind of weird in the middle of the month, in the middle of the year, but it's because of remote teaching, remote learning, and things like that. But worry not, I have returned. Last time we spoke, I had only started the game, talked about the tutorial that I used to begin, and little changes that I had made. Now in this devlog, I will present you our new golden brick system, golden in quotation marks, our new explosion system that is in work in progress, and also a new unstuck system that is used when the ball is either bouncing a lot on the X or a lot in the Y without changing. So it's used for it's common really in these brick type of games to have like either spawn a randomizer or to then spawn a brick that will break the flow that is happening. So those are the main things that have been added. Also, there was a bug that I did not know it was a bug, but that was fixed, which is every time you complete a level, the speed was not updating until you died. So, for example, the ball speed starts at 6 as a float, and it goes up by 2 each level that you clear. So if you cleared 3 levels, it went from 6 to then 8 to then 10. But you wouldn't notice any difference because there wasn't any difference until you died. Then the ball would spawn at speed 10 immediately. So what I did was I added the respawn part whenever you clear. So when the ball respawns after a level clear, it will have updated speed. So yeah, that was a bug that was bugging me a lot. Hehe, pun. But yeah, it's fixed now. So let's hop onto Unity so I can show you how it's been going. So we're here in the Unity project. I will start it up just so I can show you better. So let me pause this for a moment. As you can see here, there are some bricks that are flickering in color. They are the quote-unquote golden bricks. They have 10 hit points, or 10, you have to hit them 10 times in a row, not in a row, you have to hit you have to hit them 10 times for them to break. And while they have over 3 health and less or equal to 10 health, they flicker in a rainbow pattern. I'm still working on how to make it less flickery and more of a smooth transition, because right now it's flashing a lot, as you can see here. When they reach 3 health, they go to red, 2 yellow, 1 green, as it normally does. So also, if I minimize this part over here, you can see that this special green brick over here has an arrow pointing up from it. What is this line, this arrow thing? This is a specific new type of brick, special type of brick, that is an explosion brick. If I hit that one, if I am able to land a hit on that green, you will see that, yep, the block that was right above him, that was yellow, had its hit count reduced to 1, because the explosion brick will always explode the brick above it, reducing the hit count by 1. As it is right now, it is only the brick above, but FJ gave me a really good idea that to create, to understand from where the ball is coming, to then explode the brick on the opposite side. So if you're hitting it from beneath, it will explode the one on top. If you're hitting it from top, it will explode the one beneath it. It will then it can create chains, but as it only spawns one of those bricks every 10 bricks, because it's a randomized event, it will be more difficult to create these explosion chains, but it's possible. So yeah, these are the new 2 types of bricks, and now I will try to recreate an event in which the ball will be stuck, so I can show you how the unstucker, as the function is called, works. And I'll be right back. As you can see here, the ball is bouncing a lot between the 2 sides. And as you can see right there, after a set number of bounces, which right now is 8, it will then look up and throw the ball in a random direction. So if the ball bounces just on walls, let me show you the script. If the ball, I think it's on the, yeah, it's over here, the hit count. If the ball collides with the untagged, which are the 3 walls, left, right, and above, it will add a hit count, and it will try to unstuck. If it bounces 8 times, it will then say, okay, I am stuck, I will unstuck. So then it will create a new random direction looking up to throw the ball at. And also, if you hit a brick, which means you hit one of those bricks, or a paddle, which is the player, it will stop the hit count because it's no longer stuck. But also, what I have over here is to check the position to see if the change in X or the change in Y has been at 0 for 3 seconds. The seconds over here is a 3. If it has not changed in 3 seconds, I will call the unstuck function again with a hit count that I know will be greater than 8, so I put 9, and it will unstuck it in a random direction. That is how the unstuck property works. So if I try to recreate it again, you will see that the ball, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next time this will be a better example. It has been hitting for a long time, then it simply decides that it has not changed the X in 3 seconds, it threw it up. So this is basically what I have made, but as you could see, when it was eating a lot of bricks at once, there is still small bugs that need to be fixed. For example, if the ball is doing an X movement, and unfortunately, the loop has a 3-second duration, then it will notice that it is on the same X or the same Y as it was 3 seconds ago. So it will bounce randomly. So if you're making like the same movements, let's say right, top, left, paddle, and it's not changing the X and Y coordinates of each of these points, it will say to the code that is stuck, and it will try to unstuck, causing maybe a loss of health, or, which is technically worse, unpredictable behavior, which is not what I want in this game. I thought about making it part of the design that some crazy unpredictable change could happen, but it just felt like lazy design and something that I should and that I should be able to fix, and will be the goal of the next devlog, to fix movement bugs and also collision bugs. As you could see, the collision is not properly built in. So if it hits like the corner of a brick, it will not go flying in an opposite direction. It will not change the angle it's going. It will just pass clean through all the bricks, as it did on this example that we randomly got. So yeah, that is basically what we have in store. I will open up the Trello. So it is the golden brick system, the exploding, the difficulty scaling, and the unstucking. On the difficulty scaling, I also added that whenever you clear a stage, the paddle movement speed goes up by 1. So the ball movement speed goes up by 2, the paddle movement speed goes up by 1. So you have to control more because you have more movement speed in the same confined space. So yeah, if you have any ideas of what to add, what to improve in specifically this difficulty scaling, for next time, as I said, I want to focus on fixing these bugs because they are annoying me a lot, and I don't know if I'll be able to just keep adding things on top. For example, the speed update, it doesn't update in real time. So if I added, for example, a power-up system that included a boost of movement speed to the ball, or a reduce movement speed to the ball, it won't work in real time. So those are things that need to be worked on quickly. So yeah, that is all that I have done for this devlog. I fixed a little bit of a bug in the speed update by respawning the ball, and added the golden brick. That one is working. The exploding brick still need to be updated so as it looks to the opposite side of where it was hit, to then explode the brick that is there. I'm thinking of maybe just doing up, down, left, right instead of diagonal, because I don't know if the raycast needed to go into a diagonal of a brick will work, or if it will just get like the top one or the bottom one, depending on how high or how low the diagonal was. So I'm probably just going to use up, down, left, right. Right is more for when there are no bricks on the right, but the left one, there is a little space for the ball to just bounce around. So yeah, that needs to be fixed. The difficulty scaling, it's still ongoing. I have no other ideas for now. And the unstucking still needs to be better organized so that it doesn't create random sporadic movement because it thought, oh, I've been doing the same loop again, when in reality it was just doing a lot of bounces that coincidentally led to the same X or the same Y 3 seconds later. But yes, I would like to thank you all for watching, remind you again of subscribing if you haven't, and follow us on Twitter. We have a Discord, and we also have a Twitch where we play games and stream D&D. So I would like to thank you all very much for watching once again, and I will catch you around. Goodbye.